What's going on, everybody? So today I'm back in my friend Joe's GTO. So last time you saw it, it was a little different than it is now. So basically, a lot of it's the same. He has the front splitter on the front still that I helped him put on. Now he has VMR wheels on it, staggered setup that looks really, really good. He's got some drag springs on it, and then he also has a dyno tune. So I'm excited to see how different it feels. I'm really interested to see how the drag springs do on the road right here. So corner's really flat. Yeah, it feels good. So for those of you that might not have seen the first video, this is a 6-liter GTO. There's the 5.7 LS1 and the 6-liter LS2. So this has the LS2 in it. Joe's had this car probably a little over a year now, I'd say. I can't remember, but he'll correct me if I'm wrong. But he's definitely made a big improvement on the appearance of this car. GTOs, like from the factory, I like them, but they kind of bore me a little bit, especially the 5.7 models that don't have the hood scoops. Those really kind of bore me with the looks, but what he did with this one by lowering it a little bit, throwing the splitter on new wheels, really looks good. I like his exhaust setup a lot too, and I liked it in the last video. It's exactly the same. It's the SLP Loudmouth 2s. However, he is going to get some headers soon, and also an intake, so that should be good. Maybe we'll even do a third video. Yeah, so far the drag springs, they feel pretty good. Bumps aren't harsh or anything. The corner's pretty flat. There's a little bit of body roll still, but this is a pretty heavy car. And the center of gravity is a little weird from that kind of weird gas tank. Feels good though. The steering feels a little floaty. I think I said that in my last video, but that's totally fine. It doesn't really take away from the driving experience. You just gotta kind of turn in a little early. Another thing I just noticed that is new since the last time I drove it is this aftermarket head unit that he's got here. It looks really nice down there. Definitely looks better than the original switches that were there. Still sounds really good when you're off throttle, kind of just slowing down a little bit. It just kind of growls and pops a little bit. It sounds really good. Take this corner here. Yeah, it handles it pretty well. Just kind of dives in and takes it. That definitely feels good. Wow. I love downshifting in this car. Still that second gear weird lockout thing that kind of goes on with the GTOs. This is a pretty bumpy stretch of road that I'm on right now, and it's handling it really well. So I'm pretty impressed with these drag springs. Honestly, my car is on stock suspension, and this feels better over bumps than my car. So Joe said it rubs every once in a while, but it's not like a big issue. I don't know if I touched on this in the first video I made of this car, but I really like how the nose, like, it's not in your way at all. You can just kind of look out and see exactly where you're going. Unlike my car, there's a lot of hood before you actually can see the road. Pretty sharp corner right here. It's a little bit of body roll, but it's not bad. It definitely has some good torque in pretty much every gear. Yeah, I think the tune definitely woke it up. Especially with the throttle response, it feels a lot better. I really like these tires too. They definitely feel grippier than the ones he used to have on it. And it also helps that he has the wider setup too. One thing I'm noticing this time that I'm driving it rather than last time, is that it feels like I'm going faster than I really am. I keep looking down thinking I'm breaking the speed limit, but I'm actually not. Finally hit that second gear downshift. That lockout's so weird. I need a V8. It's exciting to be back in this car though. It's always a lot of fun to drive. So big thanks to Joe again for letting me drive it. I think last time we did it, it might have been a cloudier day, so this color really pops in the sunlight. It looks awesome. Definitely turns heads. With both of our cars right now, it would really, really turn some heads whenever people are kind of watching us go by. Yeah, so I'm actually taking the exact same roads that I took last time, just so I can like really kind of feel out what's different. So far, while I'm coming to the stop, I can explain this easier. The tires are grippier. It's kind of obvious with the wider setup and a better tire on there. So there's a little more grip. Steering feels a little more direct. There's still a little bit of looseness kind of right at the beginning. So you gotta just kind of turn in a little early. As far as the springs go, they feel pretty good. Bumps aren't harsh. I haven't had anything rub so far. The back end squat's pretty good and lets the power down, so that's nice. There's not a lot of spinning that I've experienced, but I haven't really put it down yet. And the tune really woke up the throttle response, in my opinion, and it definitely just kind of woke up the car as a whole. It's making about 370 wheel horsepower now, Joe said, so that's a pretty healthy bump from what it was at last time, I believe. So yeah, overall, what he's done to it so far is pretty good, and I can't wait to see what it's like with the headers and the intake after this. And once he gets a dyno tuned again, I'm sure he'll probably be close to 400 wheel, I'd assume. So that'll be pretty cool once he gets there. And up to the speed limit just like that. I'm gonna do a little first gear pull here.
Hey, you're driving that GTO.
That's quick. Last time I remember I was impressed by it, but I didn't have like that feeling that I had just then. That was pretty good. Dude, that feels good. Yeah. It's like, I don't think I did a first gear pull the first time, and I didn't really ring it out a lot, but it feels good. The throttle response is definitely better, I think. Second gear keeps locking me out. Yeah. I think it's just me. Yeah, it just hooks and goes. It's nice. Brakes are good. Looks like he could use some gas, so we're gonna stop for that. Okay, $15 in gas later, we're back. Sounds good. I love these tires. They just grip and go. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for the video. Those are just my new thoughts after the parts he's put on it. I'm pretty impressed by it. I definitely like the feel of it a lot more the second go around. So I'm pretty happy with what he's done to it. I'm sure he's really happy too. So I can't wait to see what he does next to it. But yeah, that's about it. If you haven't watched my Raptor video yet, please go watch that and give it a like. I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, that'll be it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.